has been in operation, what the 73 years...
whether it's health, big
We must position ourselves to continue.
An Islamic bank called the first community bank in
PPPs have a great potential supporting the transition.
How do we as women?
I think to the issue of research that goes
they're fighting for their future.
Youth and a new generation.
Well, these are from the literature as much as anything else.
For private investors, and there's nothing bad.
I'd like to say a very warm welcome to everyone.
أول حاجة نترحم على أرواح الشهداء.
They can really benefit from
يعني خدت لهم حساب
going to be achieved. The UN is not going to do
process. There was quite a bit of movement in that.
History of diabetes, history of raised total cost.
What is the role of local community?
And the current discussion on the implementation of the
they're like an unstoppable
concerning about the
only 1/4 of the worldwide population.
presentation
On exploration of sustainable development.
social and economic challenges as
people are doing for women.
Of course, clinic behavior.
Today's my topic is initiative
by the government.
So the main concern in this research was about the
Infrastructure, health sector,
Of multilateral engagement.
Business is for profit. Yes, business.
We have two kinds of markets in Sudan.
Insurance. Basically, the
is affected by gestational labor.
كوحدة سكنية كانت
individuals' eco-sensitive behavior.
on this topic and have many reports and public
Backup structure of my proposed framework.
I'm 240 on management of.
Because most of these deaths are preventable.
Of many other actions.
but I think that you're missing a trick if you don't.
عندهم very high income.
على شهداء الثورة. I would like to
Exclude specified areas of Sudan.
And I would like to thank the UN Joint Inspection Unit.
In order to invest this land, we need to
Research objectives, the teamwork concept.
for me to realize that
This Gulf Cooperation Council essentially
سواء كان من ناحية بتاعت أحزاب سياسية أو تطبيقات.
There's so much technology floating around. A lot of students.
Why? لأن هي affect our population من
projects from the UN agencies this year.
We have responsibility over what.
And the Scaling Solar program is the first solar.
A really globalized experience.
Homeland taking measures to
What we've learned along the way and how this influences.
بيئة شديدة الفقر.
So in terms of the way that we approach education...
Or a government in exile, or, you know...
To demands for the President Omar al-Bashir
and brave partnership
لازم تكون في السودان متوفرة.
producing biofuels and chemicals.
so is our lifestyles.
Generation have a role in educating.
Have been really observed worldwide.
These conditions create poverty and lack of access.
And I think the reason was exactly
This, as I said, the KISS principle.
So now the question is, how can we ensure...
Scientists developed.
They take care also.
But of course, being a woman, she
In the UK and in
terrifying things to hear nowadays.
a very scientific approach للdevelopment.
Trademarks, relationships, knowledge.
to actually see an enhanced impact.
To identify where we're at today.
Among the countries to sign the UN.
Children who fight for their right to an education.
It was aimed at examining the relationship between
We have an issue with late presentation in Sudan. Generalized, and this is how the
كما أتوجه بخالص الشكر الجزيل لبروفيسور.
A very important question.
احنا نشهد انجازاتك.
First, we're going to hear all the speakers and then leave all the questions to the end.
With this,
we could see the
youth group has started, we've accomplished quite a lot.
and level of stress, social
Of breast cancer.
And the way it does that is it increases households' consumption and investment.
unemployment عندنا compared
For me, education is the key for my future.